What is going on, guys? So today I wanted to talk about the mistakes that were made in the Dark Below update, as well as possible changes in the future House of Wolves update. Now, as most of you know, the exotic upgrade process was probably one of the most disappointing aspects of the first DLC. Most players had felt that their hard work that they had put into maxing out their exotics had all gone to waste, since their exotics were going to be reset if they wanted them to keep up with the new exotics as well as the new legendaries. Version 1.0 of the exotics capped at 300 attack, while the new legendaries and the new exotics were going to cap at 331 attack. I myself had numerous exotics, but so far I've probably only upgraded maybe 6 of them completely. Many people also felt that the Vault of Glass gear was handled incorrectly, since new Vanguard and Faction gear takes you all the way to 31 light, and as of now Vault of Glass gear still only takes you to 30 light. A couple days ago I had read an article, the lead designer of Bungie had said that they admit that they had made some mistakes with the Dark Below update and how exotics and how raid gear was treated, and that they didn't want to make the same mistakes again. While I disagree in that Vault of Glass gear and weapons aren't completely obsolete, I do think that them making changes into how they treat raid gear and exotics is a good thing. One of the biggest frustrations I faced on my way to 32 was having to once again grind for energies and shards. When the update first came out, I pretty much grabbed the first 4 pieces of gear I could find to take me all the way to 31, and started doing the raid because I knew a new form of energy and shard had been introduced. As of now, I'm sitting on over 100 each of Ascendant Shards and Ascendant Energies, and I can pretty much see the same fate coming down to the Radiant Shards and Radiant Energies if they don't decide to change anything when it comes to the House of Wolves. And since it doesn't look like they're going to expand the vault space anymore, it's just going to take up 2 more slots unless I delete the Radiant Energy and Shards completely. What I do think needs to be done, or can be done, is if they added some sort of exchange rate so you could exchange old materials for new materials. A lot of people are sitting on hundreds of Ascendant Shards and Ascendant Energies, so I think the exchange rate could be high. Maybe if it was 10 or 20 Ascendant Shards for Radiant Shards, or 10 or 20 Radiant Shards for whatever the new currency is going to be. It would help keep older raids relevant, as well as give the older materials purpose after the initial faction gear purchase. When it comes to older raid gear and older raid weapons, I feel like all they have to do is just add more damage upgrades onto the tree. Or maybe simply delete the last 3 damage upgrades for new damage upgrades to increase the attack power at the very end. I think the same thing could be done with the exotics. That way the exotic perks that people are so fond of wouldn't be reset when it's time to upgrade the weapons again. This wouldn't make your progress a waste of time, and it would give players who had spent time upgrading their exotics an advantage over the players who had just picked up a new one from a drop. Will these things happen? I don't know, they're just ideas. But I think it's good that Bungie seems to be trying to fix the mistakes that were made in the Dark Below with the House of Wolves update. Well, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I hope you guys enjoy this complete domination on Firebase. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Zone C captured. All zones held. You have total control. This isn't a fight, it's a massacre. Well done. I could have used your talents in the field.